Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
It gives you a compute capacity which is in spare, and it might be available at a much discounted price, up to 30 to 45% discount compared to on-demand pricing. So spot instances enables you to optimize your cost and scale your applications throughput. You can go up to 10 times of your throughput capacity if you are using the same budget, because you are using spot instances which can be interrupted by Amazon. But if you have some requirements where you can satisfy that requirement using spot instances, you can utilize that spot instances to perform some operations at ad hoc basis and then get rid of them. That's how you can use that. You can use spot instances for various fault tolerant and flexible applications also, such as big data applications, containerized workloads, high performance computing, where shadeless web servers, and any applications when you are building on CI/CD sort of environments, you can do that as well. When you want to test your applications, deploy them, and then get rid of them. Spot instances are very good candidates for that. Right. Let's look at sample question now. You have to run a batch job every Sunday night. The job completes in less than 90 minutes and cannot be postponed. So this is something which you have to understand, which Amazon EC2 payment model should you use for the best price. So what are the considerations here? It runs every Sunday night, cannot be postponed, and you should get it at the best price. So let's eliminate obviously wrong things. Because it is running at a scheduled time on Sunday night, you want to get it at a best price. On demand will not be a suitable option because that doesn't give you best price. You have other options also. Reservation will always also will not be a good option because you will be wasting when the job is not running. You will be wasting some of the resources which is not running. Spot is also not a good option because you want to have that at the exact time on Sunday night. You cannot postpone it. Spot can be available, may not be available at your price. You may, for spot, you will bid price. And if your bid price is not matching, you will not get that spot instance. So which will not be a good option also. So the last option will be scheduled reserved instances because you reserved it for a schedule. So this scheduled reserved instance is a good choice for you. All right. And then lastly, some design considerations, exam considerations. Let's look at that. If you know it's going to be on at any given point in time, you reserve it. That's what we did. There were some questions earlier we answered. On noon time, you will get a peak. So what do? You schedule that ELB. So you go for a scheduled based thing. So in any such scenarios, if you know that you will have it at any given point in time, reserve it. Determine the most cost-effective EC2 pricing model and the instance type for each load. So you have to define this. This should be a right combination. What is the right pricing model for you, and what is the right instance for you? Okay, this combination should be appropriate. And any unused CPU time is a waste of money. All right. You don't want to keep your CPU time idle if you do not want to simply waste your money. And use the most cost-effective data storage service and class. All right, you have to consider that. Use the most cost-effective data storage service. And what is the storage class? If you are keeping it for, if you are archiving it for a longer time, go for glaciers. If you want to get a less price but little better retrieval strategy, go for infrequent access storage on S3. That sort of design considerations you have to make. All right. With this, we are coming to end of this module. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions before we move forward. One minute. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. All right. So I see that there is only one account added for this lab. Only one user is there. I don't see GKR Vasu. That is you, right? Email
Yes.
address GKR Vasu, that belongs to.
That's me, Ramesh.
So we have some labs to do now. Let's do some labs before we move forward. So can I get your email address? What is that? Bhuvaneshwar, right?
Yeah, bhuvaneshwari.ck@gmail.com.
Can you ping it on the chat here?
Yeah.
I will have to edit your classroom.
So are we getting this PPT just for the URLs and all? Whatever the
Yeah, you
pages
will get you will get the student guide. Yes, you will get the student guide.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. So I have added your I have added both of your emails. So what you need to do is, there is this URL springpeople.quicklabs.com. I'll ping it here. Go to this site. So you have to create account on Quick Labs. Did you get this site? Go there, create an account, and you have been added to labs here already.
Okay. Create new account. We cannot use existing, right?
You didn't have you created any time earlier?
No. Spring People login will not work here.
Spring
The
People
LND
login. No. You will have to create an account here in Spring People Quick Labs.
Okay.
So let me show you. Once you create your accounts, you will see access to lab 1. I am showing that how does it look like. This is how your lab looks like. So once you get in, the first lab is hosting a static website, right? And in this, what you have to do is, once you create your account, you will start the lab. After you start the lab, you will get these steps. Okay, you simply have to follow these steps, which are self-explanatory, and you will get a user. You will get password to use that. So you will first task will be to create a bucket in S3. Once you create a bucket, The next task will be to upload content to your bucket. You have to follow each of these steps. And once you upload the content to your bucket, you will enable access to the objects. There are steps for that. Once you enable access to that, your static website will be ready to see. You update that and then check it. So this lab is for 20 minutes. So you spend 20 minutes to do this lab. Your time starts now. Are you able to see the lab?
Yeah, I can. I just clicked on the launch
Yeah,
static website,
I
right?
can see that start lab. I clicked on that.
All right, all right. You're doing this hosting static website, right? So I hope you understand this, the significance of this lab. This lab is the purpose of this is to explain you. Can you go on mute? Yeah. So the significance of this lab is, I see an echo. Can you mute if you're not talking? Looks like he stepped out. All right, then let's finish this. In the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be here.
I completed the lab. I can sign out, right? And end the lab.
Yes, you can end the lab. So it will close all the resources what you have created. It will delete that. And yeah, that's the way to go. Nice. If you are also done, then let's move forward. Rajesh. Ramesh, sorry. So let me know if you are done. I'll pull the report from my side.
Yeah,
You have
completed. I end
completed,
the
right?
lab.
Both.
Yeah, end the lab. I did.
I saw that. Yeah. Ramesh is yet in progress. Are you there, Ramesh?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I don't know. Did I mute it?
Yeah. So because you have not muted yourself, I had to mute you a while ago. Maybe you cannot unmute yourself. I think maybe. All right. So are you done with that, or you are in progress?
Then it's okay. I mean, you can continue the class.
No worries. No worries. We have time. I'm not hurrying. You can finish it. So this is a hands-on, and the purpose of this is to make sure you are doing hands-on. This might it might be completed in some 10 to 12 minutes, but we have allocated 20 minutes for this lab. do it. You still have you have spent 16 minutes, so you have 4 more minutes to go.
No, I closed the browser, so it's okay.
Okay. So you want to do it, or you don't want to?
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
No, but this report will be published, and you will be sort of yeah. Your learning experience matters. That's it. Nothing more than that. So what you can do is even while we are going through the other stuff, if you want, you can complete that lab after. So this will be valid till I believe 6 p.m. today. You can continue that. If you have closed the browser also, you can resume it. It will stop because you're not ended the lab, right? It will resume from where you left. All right. Then if you're done with the first lab, let me start the second lab for you. Give me 1 minute. I'll enable that lab as well. All right. I have activated the second lab. Please confirm if you can see the second lab. Bhuvaneshwari.
I still see lab 1 only. But I have to refresh, or where I have to go?
Yeah, just on your home page only, refresh. Maybe you will see the second lab. I have activated for both of you. So we have sort of finished most of the training content. Almost 80% of that content is done. We have one more module to finish. We have time for labs now. So you may want to catch up if you have not done your first lab also. Did you see the second lab?
Yeah, I see now. Yeah.
All right, you can start that. So in this second lab,
So I finished the first one today, just say in lab, right?
once you finish, you say end lab. Yes, yes. After you end it, let me know because I'll have to pull your report.
Yeah, I did it.
All right, thanks for that. So the second lab is deploying a web application on AWS. All right. So in this, you will have a little bigger architecture to satisfy. You will launch an app server. Okay. You will launch an RDS DB instance. This is on public subnet and this is on private subnet. So in this, you will also create a VPC. You will create 2 subnets. One is public subnet, one is private subnet. And this lab will approximately take 30 minutes of time to finish. And the tasks at a high level are, you will configure the security. So this lab will start from where you stopped in your first lab. But you don't have to create, I mean, you don't have to return those resources. Those resources will be created automatically when you start this lab for you. So you don't have to worry about that. All these labs are idempotent and they are independent. So first step is you configure the security. You have these 7 steps, 8 steps to satisfy. And at the 10th step, we'll create the security group. Then task 2 is to create an Amazon RDS database. So you have some another 10 steps there, and then 11th step is to create the database. And in task 3, you launch an application server using EC2. So in that application server, you will have some scripts.
It says 5 minutes to start the labs. It is provisioning the resources first.
Okay, it's doing a little pre-warm, I believe. So okay, you can hang on for that. It does that. It shows time as 5 minutes,
So I
but
have to
it's
select
little
start lab.
faster. Yeah, obviously, yes. You have to start the second lab also.
So, okay, I thought you're explaining something, so I didn't start it.
Yeah. I mean, this lab is the required time for you to finish is 30 minutes, but it is valid for 2 hours. So you have
Oh,
ample amount of time for
okay.
that. So I was explaining just the steps. I was explaining you just the steps at a high level
Okay.
for you to have little big picture visibility. So you have that you started the database. Yeah, I was here after creating database. You create the database. Now you come to task 3, in which you launch an application server, and you have to select an Amazon image. In that image, you choose the right type, and then you choose T2 micro. You come to instance details, select all this network, subnet, and all. In the user data, you have to specify this script. This is important step for you. In the user data, you have to specify this script, which will install MySQL. It will install Linux tools for PHP. It will get this inventory app for you from this S3 bucket. It will unzip that and deploy that in HTML folder, www.html, and it will get AWS zip for some tools. Then it will start HTTPD, and it will start the Apache web server on your EC2 instance. So once this script is executed successfully, right, you will have these things available: Apache web server and PHP installation, and you will have that application inventory application. You will get AWS SDK, and you will have a startup script on boot. Then lastly, you add storage, you add tags, you finish this, and you launch the EC2 instance. Once your EC2 instance is launched, you will test the application. So it has some 54 steps, 52 steps to be taken for the entire lab to be finished. 30 minutes, your time starts now. Are you sure you want to delete this? Okay. It's not deleting.
Oh, how can I minimize this? Okay, so I selected.
So is your any of your instances running using that security group?
Yeah, how do I know? See the security.
So when you start your instance, if you start your instance, it will ask you to select the security group, right?
No, I haven't not gone there yet. So I selected this.
Okay.
When I say delete,
If you want, you can restart the lab also. You can end it and restart it. That shouldn't be a problem. If you feel like you might have missed any step, you restart it. No, enter delete, not confirm, delete.
there is no button. Is not inactive.
You do one thing. If you may have messed up with some step, you restart that lab once.
Yeah. The instructions are slightly deviating from the screen. In the instruction says DB instance class, DB instance identifier, but the stream has cluster identifier, and then there is no two fields.
No, once you select the class, after some steps, you have this DB identifier, DB instance identifier. You have to scroll down. It's a very big page.
Once I select the class, so that's
You
why
select the class db.t2.micro. You select the instance class, right?
I don't see the header of the instance class.
Okay, let me share you the steps here. Are you referring to this step? On the specify DB table page.
Yes, DB details page.
Yeah. So you have to scroll down after you select this DB2 micro. So let me show you here. RDS. You select on MySQL, click next. You say dev test MySQL, click next. Sorry?
I have everything in one page. There is no next.
Did you see on this page? Here you select this DB instance class, right? Scroll up, you have DB2 micro. You select this. After that, scroll down. Here you have in the settings, you have this DB instance identifier. Can you see this?
There is no class there, DB class instance class. That's what
You do one thing, you go to the bottom of the page and click on cancel. Come back to the RDS page.
Okay.
I will not ask you to redo the lab again, but you come back to the RDS page. You click cancel, right?
Yes.
Come to RDS, start from here. Click on create our database here. Then you have this option to select MySQL. Done this?
Yes, I selected the MySQL. And then I scroll down, I see that
then you click on next.
There is no, I have everything on one screen.
No. Oh, sorry. So in that case, you missed one step. So that step was here you read this, not here. 1 second. There was, there was this view. We listened to your feedback. Create a database with single click with our pre-built. Yeah. So there was this switch to original interface. I think you did not select this option.
Switch to the original
Did
interface.
you see this option?
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Switch to original. Yeah. You click on this option, switch to original interface. Then you will get that option.
Oh, okay.
I
Then you
selected
will have
the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Easy to set up actually. I'm in step number 6. So configuring security group for the EC2 instance.
Let me check with him if he is comfortable now. Ramesh?
Yes.
You are comfortable, right?
Yeah. For now, yes.
Yes. Yeah, switch to this interface and then you do the create database creation. Yeah, go ahead.
EC2 instance, I'm in step number 6, configure security group.
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.